I lost my black wire in there. Hello Snack Pack, welcome back to Travel Snacks. Today's episode is all about just running around with me through the streets of Dallas, Texas. There's no real agenda to this video, but after my hard drive fiasco, I thought I would just give you a peek into a day in the life of what I'm doing while I'm trying to get myself together and figure out what videos I'm going to share with you while waiting for my hard drive content to be restored. Let's jump right in. Since I don't have a mirror, I've been doing my makeup in the rearview mirror, but actually this camera low-key is going to be my makeup station. This light to stop flickering. Whoa. Is that what LEDs do? What about this light? See, that's more stable. That's just my little reading light. My makeup routine is super extensive. I've showed you before, but let me show you again. Whoa. Little powder. This is just like this mineral powder. Neutrogena sponsor this because this is all I use for years. It just gives like a little oil coverage and like evening out a little bit of my 47-year-old skin. Step 2, CoverGirl Cheekers. Get your first smile going with the day. And number 3, and final, the Falsies Maybelline. So I'm using 3 different brands. That's okay. Mix and match. And that's it, folks. Okay, one of the videos I'm making coming up is, well, it's called Breakfasts of Texas, or Breakfast in Texas. And so I'm gonna go to my 3rd day of breakfasts in Dallas to a place called Shipley's Donuts, but I gotta see if they're still open because I had a rough night because last night it started to rain and there's a hole in the side of my roof and I had to patch it in the rain in the middle of the night, so I'm tired. So I got up a little later. They're open till noon, so I'm about to go over there. Get my phone, my keys, turn off this light and check around to make sure everything is... Did I turn off this heater? Oh no, this heater's still going. Okay. Turn off the light. Whoa. Okay. Got a lot to do today. Alright, off to Shipley's. You're not already subscribed? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Do you not like snacks? I mean, even if you don't like snacks, which why wouldn't you? But you should still hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you might as well throw a like on it. And right here, real quick, for my mocha coffee. Doing the curbside since I really don't want to wait in the drive-thru. And I don't even know if my fan will fit because McDonald's is right next to Shipley's. Oh, here he comes. Oh, that's not for me, bro. Here we go. got them donuts. I'm not gonna show you everything because you'll have to watch that video, but bam, 3 donuts. Let's do this. Bible reading time. So usually I just journal like a couple sentences and then I read 1 chapter in the Bible, which I'm in Leviticus. P.S. Those donuts were delicious. Drink my coffee and center myself in the Lord.
Chapter 19. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to all the congregation of the people of Israel, and say to them, You shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy.
Okay, so I spent a bunch of time looking up a solution for my data connection or whatever, because I tried to do my live stream and didn't really have like a great connection, so I'm trying to figure out what would be the best thing. And then I was just like not feeling like 100%, so I took a nap, which is weird because I used to take naps all the time, but I haven't taken a nap in so long, and it was just nice. It was just simply nice. I was gonna go to the post office and then I looked one up and it was like closing soon, and I'm like, why? And I'm like, how is it almost 5 o'clock? Where's my day? I don't know. I was like, no wonder I'm hungry. I went and got me a Jimmy John's tuna sandwich. This is one of those Little Johns. It's like half the price, but it's still substantial. Instead of it being like $6 plus tax, which is like $7, this was only like $3.50. I mean, come on now. Gina loves this. I'm gonna try to go to a couple other Dollar Trees. I'm looking for this special avocado cutter and peeler that I saw on my favorite YouTube channel, Vivian Tries.
You can cut your avocado in half. You can pit it and cut it into slices. For $1, get your mama one too, and grandma. Everybody gets one.
She said she got it recently, and good luck finding it because, I mean, for $1. Then I need to try to fix a couple things on the van, but it's about to get dark and it looks like it's gonna rain, so we'll see how much I get done. This light. So I don't even know if this light is broken, but it has this blue light, then you tap it and it comes on, and then you're supposed to slide your finger down. See, it just turned off. You're supposed to be able to slide your finger down and dim it. It dims, but it just turns off. So I ordered a new one. Oh no, this is not. Well, this is actually the new dimmer switch, which is another project I gotta do, but that's even more wiring. This dimmer switch right here, it doesn't play nicely with these lights. At the highest it works, but then as you start lowering it down, the lights, you can't really tell, but they start to flicker really badly. Basically, I'm just gonna send it back. And so I bought this dimmer switch, this 12 volt. You gotta have a 12 volt dimmer switch. It's gotta work with your 12 volt lights. I cut the hole in my cabinet specifically for this right here. So this is gonna be clearly smaller. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to frame around it or something. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go over to my son's house and get the replacement piece. I had it shipped over to his house. Got it. Gosh, no patience for this today. Okay, so you get this tiniest little Allen wrench, and there's like this very small hole right here. Unscrew it. The problem is that I have these wire caps on here that I shoved inside. But now, I don't know if I can get out. You can see it. I may have to drill the hole a little bigger so I can get this out. I use my pliers my dad gave me. See if I could pull this wire. Okay, so I lost the black wire behind the wall. Made a mess. So now my old light doesn't work at all, which was working decently fine. And I can't install my new light. So I'm gonna have to think of a solution to fish the wire out from behind the wall. And there's a bunch of wool insulation in there too, so it's kind of getting in the way of me feeling around in there. I mean, the only way would be to like take off these boards, which I'm not gonna take down the walls. It was working fine enough, but I wanted it to work properly, but also I should have just left it. At first I could feel the black wire and it was all like tangled up in the wool, but now I can't even. The wire is somewhere between here and here. I know you're back there. Present yourself. Well, I'm going to get breakfast. I did not go get breakfast. I couldn't let it go because I was thinking if I start driving around, the black wire might go deeper into the wall. So I kept prodding and poking and just feeling around in there for like a long time. My finger is actually like ripped up and raw, but finally got it. But now I couldn't get the other one of these out of the wall because it's probably fallen. So I need to run over somewhere and get one of these so that I can finish this. I'm gonna probably go get some breakfast now and then go over to Harbor Freight or somewhere and just get one of these caps. Probably just the dollar store, they probably have these, I don't know. But thank you, Jesus, that I got that wire out of the wall. Snack time. Snack time.